Chapter 4. Containing Hands in the Fog. The night moon had lit their way like a lantern, but by dawn the runaways, double mounted on a horse from the castle stable, were hopelessly lost. A thick fog had swirled in. They'd strayed from the road, and trees had closed in on them. "Forest is creepy things," said Jimmy, hanging on to the basket as best he could. "Gimme cobbled streets anytime." What's a cobbled street? Y'all know what a cobbled?
Made out of cobblestone?
Yeah, have you ever seen, it looks like bricks? Have you ever seen a street that looks like they're made out of bricks?
Yeah.
Those are cobbled streets. They're made out of cobblestone, yeah. A low branch almost swept them off the saddle. "Boy," said the prince, "get down and lead this dumb-headed beast." Lead it? In this fog? I'd need 2 hands and a lantern to find my own nose. But Jimmy slipped off the saddle. A plan had been tumbling about in his head. "Here's your chance, Jimmy," he told himself. "Slip away in the fog. Run for it. No more whippings for you, not if you can't be found. The great sewers, Jimmy, that's the place to hide." "What's keeping you?" asked the prince. "Grab the halter." "I'm thinking." Leaves crackled under Jimmy's feet as he began to back off. His mind was made up. Once the fog cleared, he'd find the river. Hadn't his pa taught him his way through the maze of mighty brick sewers? That's where they'd caught the fiercest rats to sell by the cageful. The dog and rat pits paid fancy prices for the best fighters, and that meant sewer rats. Who'd think to look for Jimmy under the city? Jimmy took another crackling step backward and froze. A sudden yellow glow floated in the fog. The prince burst into squawks and bellows. "Who's there? Let go! Take your hands off me, you insolent rascal!" There came a rough, booming reply. "Well, what we got here?" The glowing lantern swayed. "A noisy brat on a fine beast of a horse." Jimmy edged closer. A cutthroat, he thought. Like a snake striking, a ghostly hand darted through the fog and clutched his arm. A second cutthroat. Jimmy looked up and barely made out a long, bony face with hollow cheeks and a nose like a meat cleaver. "I got another, Billy," cackled the second man, shoving Jimmy forward. Uh-oh. So they've been what? Captured. So we're going to find out what happens tomorrow. That's it. Making it. I got to make this last the whole 6 weeks, yo. Oh, stop. Sorry, stop.